In this video we showcase our top 7 New Zealand South Island attractions. To make it easier for you to picture those locations, I've added New Zealand South Island maps into the video as well. This selection of best places to visit in New Zealand South Island is all about lesser known locations and tours. They provide you with interaction with the local guides and a deeper travel experience during a holiday. If this sounds like what you are looking for, you're at the right place. You'll be amazed at the hidden treasures I show you during this video, so stay tuned. So let's get started. Number 1. Abel Tasman canyoning. Now this is a true hidden secret. Sure, it's more for action-seeking folks, but if you're physically fit and have a sense of adventure, you will be rewarded with nature and fun. We have also produced a stunning video on this tour, which is listed in the subscription box below. Have a look at it. Good to know. Try to spend 2 or 3 nights in this stunning area to check out other sites such as vineyards, art and crafts, or local. The Great Taste Trail, it's a cycle trail. Overall, the Tasman region is not to be missed. Number 2, Okarito Kayaking. Again, this is one of those treasures, very small scale and hidden away from the main road. It's about a 30-minute drive from Franz Josef Glacier. With this tour, it is important to get the tides right. The local operator will advise you about the best options for this 2 to 3 hour trip. Good to know. Okarito is close to the Southern Alps and the glaciers, but the weather and climate conditions can be quite different to Franz Josef Village, so be aware of that. Number 3. Misty Peak Heli-Hiking. Hiking is one of the key attractions in the South Island. Some of the most famous walks and hikes like the Rootburn, Kepler, Milford tracks are located here. By the way, we call hikes tracks in Kiwi English. During the peak summer season, November to March, those tracks can be quite busy with fellow hikers, so you might prefer a more remote experience. By using a few minutes helicopter ride, you'll get into the tops of stunning mountain ranges for your hiking. This will be rewarding and is a real wow experience, I'll guarantee it. Number 4, Fiordland historic cruises. The Faith of Fiordland is a cruiser brought over to New Zealand from England a few decades ago. This beautiful girl once hosted Winston Churchill, and it's now fully restored to her former glory. Important to know, this trip does not go into Milford Sound Fjord, but into one of the glacier-carved side arms of Lake Anau. Adam and his team are great storytellers about the Fiordland National Park, and also the tour includes a short nature walk to a really remote spot. Really wow. Good to know, this leisurely cruise only takes about 3 hours, so you can easily incorporate it into your overall itinerary when you're staying in Anau, Fiordland. Number 5, Stewart Island. If you're into nature and off the beaten track, it doesn't get much better than Stewart Island. Only a very small proportion of travelers to New Zealand actually visit the place. Even most New Zealanders haven't been there yet. Take a 30-minute flight over or use a 2-hour ferry service from Bluff. You'll be welcomed by native tourists, bellbirds and even kaka, the native bush parrots. If you want to see the iconic kiwi birds, then Stewart Island is the right place. There are night tours offered during the summer season, but you'll need to book them early. Good to know. For Stewart Island, I really recommend at least 3 nights. You can do local walks around Half Moon Bay, visit Over Island Bird Sanctuary, or really go off the beaten over to Mason's Bay, but this is another trip with another video to do. Number 6, Yellow-eyed penguins and Albatross tours. Yellow-eyed penguins are one of the rarest of their kind in the world. They stay mainly on offshore islands like in the Southern Ocean. New Zealand is one of the few places with easy access to them. They breed on the Otago Peninsula, which is close to Dunedin. The Royal Albatross colony at Tairoa Head is actually close by. It's also rather unique. It's the world's largest seabirds, usually don't come close to human settlement. In this case they do, near Dunedin again, so take advantage. Good to know, between September and the end of November, access to the albatross breeding site is restricted, but you can still do the Albatross Centre tour, which I do recommend. Number 7. South Canterbury. This is a location that most travelers go through en route between Christchurch and Lake Tekapo. It's one of those real heartland New Zealand local regions. People are very friendly, attractions are not crowded, and the overall travel experience is much deeper and real. Stay in the pretty little town of Geraldine, visit the famous Barker's Jam tasting place, sample local cheese, visit the local gin factory, or do a day tour to Tekapo, or even do a local farm tour. There's plenty to do in the area. Another major highlight nearby is the Lord of the Rings Edoras high country around Mount Sunday. The scenery is just spectacular and very special. Of course, there are many other well-known and iconic places the South Island of New Zealand is famous for, like Queenstown, Christchurch and Kaikoura. They are worthwhile visiting, but they're also brimming with travellers. I'll guarantee that with the top 7 South Island New Zealand attractions I have just listed, they will really sing to you because you will have a classic Kiwi charm and realness experience. Right, if you find this video helpful, hit the subscribe button below and thumbs up to stay connected for more helpful New Zealand travel planning tips. Please leave any questions or comments below and I will endeavour to answer them for you. See you in the next video.